Have you ever wondered which truck can conquer the wildest, most unforgiving terrain on the planet? Siberian blizzards, swampy forests, or desert war zones? In Russia's heavy-duty truck world, two giants slug it out, Kamaz and Ural. But which one truly rules the road? Today, we're throwing Kamaz versus Ural into the ring to find out which beast has the grit, power, and guts to come out on top. Stick around, because by the end, you'll know which Russian titan you would bet on to haul through hell. Let's roll. Kamaz, Russia's heavy-duty champion. Starting with Kamaz, the truck that's like your trusty all-purpose tool, ready for any job, no matter how tough. Imagine you're hauling a massive load through pouring rain or racing to deliver goods before the sun sets. Kamaz is the name that gets it done. Born in 1969 in a bustling Russian factory, this company began with a bold idea: to build a truck that could handle anything life threw at it. Spoiler alert, they pulled it off. Back in the 70s, Kamaz rolled out its first model, a rugged hauler that could carry tons of cargo through storms or dust clouds. Fast forward to now, and they are a global powerhouse, selling 23,100 trucks in 2024 alone. One of their stars is the 43118. A six-wheel drive monster that's like a mountain goat with a day job. It's got enough muscle to pull 10 tons of gear. Think construction materials or heavy equipment over dirt trails or gravel paths. With a massive fuel tank, it can last for days, making it perfect for long trips where gas stations are scarce. Got a long drive on smooth roads? The Kamaz 5490 is your road trip buddy. It has a powerful engine that hums along, saving fuel so you're not burning cash at every stop. Take a look at this cab. It's like a cozy den. Comfy seats, a bed for naps, and controls that make driving feel like a breeze. Whether you're delivering packages or heavy freight, this truck keeps you relaxed and on schedule. In 2024, Kamaz upped the game with a new version, squeezing out even better fuel savings for those marathon journeys. For the wildest challenges, Kamaz brings out the 63501. Nicknamed for its bear-like strength. This 8-wheeled giant can carry massive loads through snow or sand. It's the truck you'd want if you're stuck in a storm with a deadline. What sets Kamaz apart, though? It's their racing creed. They have crushed the Dakar Rally, the world's most grueling off-road motorsport race, 19 times, tearing through deserts with trucks that look like they're from a sci-fi flick. Those race-winning tricks, rigid frames, smooth handling end up in every Kamaz, so even your everyday ride feels unstoppable. Here's the cool part. Kamaz isn't just for one job. Need to move gravel? They've got dump trucks. Hauling liquids? Their tankers have you covered. From city streets to backwoods trails, Kamaz trucks are like that friend who's always ready to help, no matter the task. Plus, their repair network means you're never stranded for long. In 2023, Kamaz proved to be a crowd favorite, outselling its competitors by a significant margin. It's not just a truck, it's a symbol of getting the job done with style. So, what is it like to drive one? Stick around, because we're about to see how it stacks up. Ural, king of the untamed wilds. Okay, we've seen Kamaz shine on highways and tough jobs, but what happens when the pavement ends and the world gets wild? Enter Ural, the truck that's like your rugged camping buddy, always ready for the roughest adventures. Since the 1970s, Ural has been rolling out of a Russian factory with one mission: conquer terrain that scares other trucks. Whether you're hauling supplies through a storm-soaked forest or navigating a dusty trail, Ural has got your back. So why do people swear by these machines? Let's dive into the dirt and find out. Ural's story began in 1961 with a truck built for soldiers. By 1977, the Ural 4320 had become the star, a six-wheel drive hauler that could carry 7.9 tons of cargo or tow a trailer twice that size. It features a 210 horsepower diesel engine, with newer versions increasing to 230 horsepower for added power. Its fuel tank holds enough to keep chugging for 2,000 kilometers, so you're not stuck hunting for gas in the wild. In 2023, Ural held a 3% market share, small but fierce, thanks to fans who would never trade it for anything else. Ever wonder what makes a truck unstoppable? The 4320's magic is its no-fuss design. With a tough frame and wheels that grip like a mountain climber, it can splash through rivers or plow through snowdrifts without blinking. Do you need to haul timber or mining equipment? This truck is your workhorse, carrying loads where others would sink. There's also the 43206, a four-wheel drive version with a 180 horsepower engine, suitable for lighter jobs, such as moving supplies for a small crew. Ural's authentic creed comes from its military roots. Soldiers and workers rely on Ural to deliver in conditions where stopping isn't an option. Ever thought about driving through a storm with no road in sight? Ural's the truck that says, "Bring it on." What sets Ural apart from flashier trucks? It's all about endurance. While others chase trophies, Ural's been proving itself in real-world chaos for decades, from war zones to remote work sites. Repairs are a breeze. Swap out a clutch for $800 and you're back on the trail, even far from civilization. Its Russia-wide repair network means help is never too far. Ural is not about luxury, it's about grit. The kind of truck you'd trust to haul your gear through the apocalypse. Curious how it stacks up against Kamaz's polish? We're getting there. Stay tuned for the showdown. Head-to-head, Kamaz versus Ural. Alright, we've seen Kamaz tackle highways like a pro and Ural dominate the wild like a seasoned explorer. Now it's time to put these two heavyweights in the ring for a head-to-head throwdown. Picture yourself choosing a truck for your next big job, maybe hauling cargo across open roads or forging through muddy trails. Which one's got the edge? We're evaluating them across 4 key areas: power and speed, toughness, flexibility, and driver comfort. Grab a seat. This showdown's gonna spark some debates. Let's start with power and speed. Kamaz's 4318 rolls in with a 260 horsepower engine, giving it a slight kick over Ural's 4320, which starts at 210 horsepower but can hit 230 in newer models. On smooth roads, Kamaz cruises faster, reaching 95 kilometers per hour to Ural's 85 kilometers per hour. If you're racing to deliver goods before a deadline, Kamaz is your speedster, zipping along like a hawk. But out in the rough stuff, think muddy paths or snowy hills, Ural's 6-wheel drive grip and taller frame takes over. It's like a turtle, plodding through where others slip. Speed or traction, what's your vibe? Toughness is next. Both trucks are built to last, but they demonstrate it in different ways. Kamaz's parts are race-hardened from 19 Dakar rally wins, featuring sturdy suspensions that absorb punishment. Fixing a clutch may cost $1,200, but it's worth it for long-term reliability. Ural, though, is like that old toolbox you can't break. Simple, rugged, and cheap to fix, with a clutch job at $800. Kamaz might keep humming after years on the road, but Ural is the survivor that will still be chugging through floods or dust storms. Which one would you trust to outlast a brutal season? Flexibility? Kamaz steals the show here. It's got trucks for every job. Think 5490 for long deliveries, dumpers for construction, or even armored rigs for high-stakes missions. It's like a chef with a full kitchen, ready for any recipe. Ural's 4320 is a master at off-road tasks, hauling gear or troops through forests, but it's not built for highway marathons. If your work jumps between city routes and backwoods, Kamaz adapts. If you're all about the untamed, Ural is your pick. What kind of jobs are you dreaming of? Last up, driver comfort. Kamaz's 5490 cab feels like a cozy lodge. Plush seats, a bed for naps, and quiet vibes for long drives. Ural's 4320 cab? It's more like a tough shed. Basic, with a heater to fend off cold, but no luxury. Kamaz keeps you smiling on a 10-hour haul. Ural keeps you alive in a storm. In 2023, Kamaz's 32% market share surpassed Ural's 3%, demonstrating that people love its versatility. So, what's your priority? Comfort or survival? We're about to figure out which truck fits your life next. Which truck fits your needs? Okay, we've seen Kamaz cruise like a pro and Ural tackle the wild like nobody's business. Now comes the big question. Which truck is right for you? It's not about picking a winner. It's about finding the ride that matches your vibe. Whether you're hauling cargo, exploring off-road, or just dreaming of epic road trips. Let's walk through some real-life scenarios to figure out if Kamaz or Ural's got your name on it. Ready to choose your truck's soulmate? First, imagine you're a driver who loves the open road, delivering goods across endless highways. Kamaz is your wingman. Its 54902, fresh in 2024, is a long-haul rock star with a powerful engine that saves fuel, sipping just enough to keep your wallet happy on 1,000-kilometer runs. The cab is a total game changer. Whether you're carrying packages or heavy freight, Kamaz keeps you comfy and on time. Plus, with repair shops in 80 countries, a fix, such as swapping out a clutch for $1,200, is never a headache. In 2023, Kamaz owned 32% of the market, a nod to its reliability for folks who live on the pavement. Do you need speed and comfort? Kamaz is calling. Now, what if your heart is in the wild, hauling gear through forests or snowy trails? Ural is your ride or die. The 4320 is a 6-wheel drive workhorse that carries 7.9 tons of cargo through mud or ice like it's a walk in the park. Its tall frame and grippy tires let it splash through rivers or climb hills where others get stuck. With a fuel tank that lasts 2,000 kilometers, it's perfect for remote jobs far from gas pumps. Fixing is a breeze, $800 for a clutch, and spare parts are easy to snag, even in the middle of nowhere. Ural's 3% market share in 2023 shows it's a niche favorite. For off-road warriors, it's the one that never backs down. Love the untamed? Ural's your match. For high-stakes gigs, like military missions or extreme conditions, both trucks step up. Kamaz's 63501, with serious horsepower, hauls massive loads through snow or deserts, with fancy tech to keep tires gripping. Ural's 4320 powers through with rocket launchers or troop gear. It's no-frills cab, keeping drivers warm and cold. Kamaz feels like a high-tech command center. Ural's the gritty survivor that keeps pushing through chaos. Need tech or raw staying power? Both have you covered, depending on your style. Money talks too. Kamaz's 43118 costs approximately $70,000, offering a comfortable cab and all-purpose reliability. Ural's 4320 is approximately $50,000, offering luxury in exchange for off-road toughness. Both are built to last years longer than flimsier trucks. Kamaz is your versatile road trip companion, ready for any route. Ural is the rugged guide for uncharted paths. What's your dream drive? Smooth roads or wild trails? That's the key to picking your truck. So, Kamaz or Ural, which one's got your vote? It's a clash of Russian titans, and I need to know what you'd pick. If you were hauling freight across Russia or battling Siberian mud, would you roll with Kamaz's slick power or Ural's raw grit? Drop your choice in the comments. I'm reading every single one, so bring it on. If you love this deep dive into truck legends, please give it a thumbs up. It keeps us going. Subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss our next battle. Do you have a question about Kamaz, Ural, or anything related to trucking? Leave it below and I'll jump in. Until next time, keep conquering the road.